Hey YouTube, it's Justin, aka Demonic Sweaters, here with another drum lesson, and happy 2020, happy new year everybody. I can't believe it's the year 2020. That just seems completely insane to me when I think about just saying that year, 2020. It sounds so futuristic, but anyway. So today's drum lesson is going to be kind of a beginner to intermediate lesson. I would say like advanced beginner, maybe, something like that. Not super hard, but also not super easy either. So, but before we even get started, I wanted to let you know that you can download this lesson with the link down below. And what you see here, it's actually what I write all of these lessons, well, the most recent ones, I'm writing them in a program called MuseScore. And you can actually install the MuseScore app on either your iOS device or your Android device, as well as your computer. And then you can search Demonic Sweaters and find all of my lessons that I created in there, because they're all posted on my MuseScore account. And they're all free, so you might want to do that. Not sponsored by MuseScore or anything, but it is pretty cool. I'll post a link down below for that as well. Well, actually, the link to this lesson will be in MuseScore already, so you'll see it right there. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So today's lesson, what it's going to be about, is about how to play 16th note drum beats with both hands on the hi-hat. The first beat in this lesson goes like this. And I ended on the 1 there, just so you know. But let's go ahead and talk about this a little bit before I slow it down and show you the beat slowly. Now, if you've never played a 16th note drum beat on the hi-hat with both hands, one thing can get a little bit tricky, whereas how to use your right hand on the snare drum sometimes, and then sometimes use your left hand on the snare drum, depending on where that snare drum beat, or snare drum hit rather, falls in the beat. Now, one way that you can keep track of this very easily, and the thing that I always tell my own students, if you're counting the 16th notes correctly, and to count 16th notes correctly, you count them like this: 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and Now, you may have noticed something there. When it's my right hand, it's always going to be a number or an and. For example, 1 and 2 and 1 E and 2 E and And the other thing you might have noticed is every time it's the left hand, it's the E or it's the So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and So if your snare hit falls on a number or an and, it's going to be with your right hand. If it falls on an E or an it's going to be with your left hand. That's all there is to it. So here we go. Let's check out that beat one more time. I'll play it a little bit slower. One more time, sped up a little bit. Let's go ahead and move on to that second beat. Goes like this. One more time, slowed down. Now this one, you may notice, has a lot more going on than the first beat, so it's quite a bit harder. It has, basically, you're going to be doing 2 hits on the snare drum after the 2, so 1 E and 2 E, 2 E. All right, let's move on to the third beat, and this is the last one I'm going to go over in the lesson. There's actually a few more beats on the actual written lesson, so when you download that, you'll have a few more to practice, and you can play them back in MuseScore and hear how they're supposed to sound. Anyway, this third beat goes like this. Slow it down even more. All right, so that's all for today's drum lesson, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I apologize for the dog barking in the background. It is my neighbor's dog, and that thing just never stops barking all day long. Anyway, there's nothing I can do about it. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If you learned something, let me know by clicking like, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and check out my other videos. I have a lot of drum lessons up here, as well as a lot of other musical content. Like I said before, check the link down below to go to MuseScore and download this lesson, as well as some other 16th note alternating right, left, right, left, right, left drum beats that you can practice on your own. Have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great day.